welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but it's just been lifing. It's just been lifing, but I'm back. I'm focused. I'm doing better. And happy MLK Day, so I had the day off. I had the day off at my full-time job, and today I work for myself as a CNA JNA, which brings me to the topic of today's video of how to become a CNA JNA and what do I like about the job from my perspective, right? So I took some notes because I wanted to be, proactive in giving out the fact or knowledge that I've known since becoming a CNA JNA and what I feel are the pros and cons of becoming a CNA JNA, because it's not for everybody, but it is beneficial. Okay, so what is a CNA JNA? A CNA JNA is a certified nursing assistant or geriatric assistant, and with that you can work in multiple places like assisted living, long-term care, rehab, hospice, but it varies. Like if you're a CNA, you're kind of limited where you can work. So more like if you work in a hospital, you can be a sitter. If you can go to like private duty and be a home health aide. It's limited. But if you get your GNA, you have a variety of places of where you can go. You can go hospital. You can also do a private duty. I can't get my words out. A private duty place or a nursing home, and you get paid more. Definitely in the state that I'm in, Maryland, you get paid more as a GNA rather than a CNA. You also get paid more if you have your CMT to go along with being your GNA, because you can pass medicine sometimes when they're short staffed. So how to become a CNA? You will take a course. Courses are offered in high school. They have free programs in colleges, or not even colleges. You can go to like a trade school. They have them there. Usually programs that I've seen here are like 6 to 8 weeks. If you go like Monday through Friday, or their Saturday and Sunday classes are 11 to 13 weeks, depending on your schedule. So once you do that, so most classes, depending on where you go, different prices. Price range, I would say maybe like $900 to $1,500, I think, wherever you go. And they should have payment plans, unless you go like financial aid. If you go, some places do offer financial aid as well. Okay, so when you're in the class, you have to you do homework, you have to watch videos, and you have to practice your skills. Like, you have to do this because you're going to take your state board. So before you get to your state board, you need to know how to practice your skills. In the state of Maryland, you have two sides to an exam. You have a written and you have a skilled exam. Your written exam, I think, is 75 questions. So I got my CNA in 2010. So 75 questions that you'll have to answer. And I don't remember how many you have to get right to pass, but I know it's 75 questions. So once you do the 75 questions part, then you move on to your skills part. Now each part, your skills part, has 5 skills that you have to do. What they don't tell you is the number one skill is hand washing. Hand washing will be everyone's number one skill. Practice hand washing. You will fail that exam, or they will take points off if you do not wash your hands properly. It should be at least 30 seconds to a minute. Like, just do the happy birthday song. I believe that's what I did. And please lather all sides of your fingers, your nails, and put it down in the sink. Don't put your hands out. Put them down in the sink. They will be on your back doing that. Hand washing is important, and also communicating with your patient. You need to introduce yourself to any patient that you're going to deal with, and you need to let them know what you're going to be doing. Hi, my name is so-and-so. I will be your CNA today. And today or this morning or whatever shift it is, we are going to be doing this, this, and that. And then there's 3 other skills you have to do. Now they pick. I think you have to pick a card or something wherever you go. You pick it, and then whatever skills is on that sheet, you have to do it. And every time you do a new skill, before you do that new skill, you introduce yourself and provide privacy. Please provide privacy for your patient. Yes, Junie is in the background. Please provide privacy for your patient at all times. Every single skill, provide privacy. It is also a key point in passing your state boards. And just remember, when you become a CNA GNA, your training and your clinicals are 2 different experiences. They are not going to be the same. They will not be the same. Because you can go have your clinicals at this top place, and then, you start a new job. It could be the worst job ever.
So hard.
All right, but yeah, so just remember, your training is different from your clinicals. It's always going to be that way. Unless you get hired at the place you did your clinicals, don't think it's going to be the same, because it's not. So jumping forward, moving on with that, or staying on that topic, some pros that I think are good for being a CNA GNA is that you'll always have a job. You can always find a job as a CNA GNA. No matter what, where, you can always find a job. And now you can travel. It's a lot of travel contracts out here for people who are willing to travel, and some money is better than what we have in the state, but all money ain't good money, so just remember that. It's more flexible. You can be PRN, you can be part-time, you can be full-time. They have 73, 3 to 11, 11 to 7 shifts, or 12-hour shifts. Some people do 16, which is just weekend shifts, Saturday and Sunday, and make a profit, which is good. It is also good for like nursing students who want to be a nurse. I feel like everybody should do a CNA, just to have that bedside manner, so like, okay, this is where I start. Oh, this is where I started. Because some people don't do that and be shitty nurses. And who wants a shitty nurse? Like, start at the bedside first and then work your way up to becoming a nurse. I feel like everybody who's a nurse should do that, but they don't. And then when you become a nurse, you're looking like, I don't know how to put a pamper on, or change a patient, or change an occupied bed, or do anything. So I think as a CNA GNA, or becoming a nurse, like bedside manner, start there. Now, some cons is that it does take a toll on your body. All that lifting and heavy pulling, that is a lot, especially if you're one person taking care of 10 to 15 patients. I've been in scenarios when I'm one GNA taking care of multiple patients. That, and then it depends on your nurse. Like, if you're nurse and you don't have that good teamwork, you can forget about it. Your shift is going to be horrible. Unless, you like, all right, I got this. Like, I'm going to do this by myself, and I'm going to keep the ball rolling, because I'm trying to get the shift over so I can roll up out the door, because that's what I be doing. Like, I be rolling out the door. And then, once again, it comes down to your training. Then you have to make it work for you. Like, once you get trained, people are going to train you differently. So once you get in a role of, I need to do this, this, and that, then you make it for yourself. Like, oh, this person does this first, this person do that first. So whatever you feel like is comfortable, whatever shift you're on, to make your own routine, do that. Don't follow somebody else's routine, because everybody's going to train you differently and say it's right when it's not, or not right, but everybody got their own way. So yeah, like, I've been in CNA GNA this is my 13th year. I also got my medical assistant. So, they play hand in hand. And also, becoming a CNA GNA, I can work for myself. I necessarily don't work for a home health agency or anything like that. There's like ways to occupy or to ways to get clients. And what I do is I go on like websites like Craigslist, like care.com, like Indeed, like I post ads for myself. So yeah, and then word of mouth. And then my social media, like I post it on there. So guys, if you're thinking about becoming a CNA, go for it. It's money to be made. It's multiple continuous job opportunities. And, you know, it's good for you. So just take your state board. Don't forget, hand washing should be the number one. Hand washing is going to be your number one clinical skill that you need to do. Always make sure you provide privacy for your patients and communicate with your patients.
Adult repeat.
Not Junior in the background, but yeah. I hope you guys like this video.
See ya.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Hit that little bell.
I will be posting more content over time. Other than that, have a